Relationships are hard, but so worth it, or none of us would be in one. Almost all my clients recently, relationships, marriages, their partner have come up, and so this is on my mind. And the most important thing that has to be accepted, because it is true, is that we can't change people. They have to want to change on their own, or else it doesn't work, or else it feels forced and feels obligated, and then resentment and anger and frustration and all of that stuff come up. So when I talked to this came up with one of my clients, when I talked to her, like, hey, you can't change your husband. You want to change him. And the more you want to change him, the more frustrated and resentful you feel. Like, he has to want to change on his own, but you can change yourself, and you can change your thoughts. And that doesn't mean that you have to agree with everything he does. That doesn't mean you can't make requests and ask him or tell him how you're feeling. Of course, communicate, but you can't change him. He will not change because you tell him to do something. And if he does, it's temporary, because he needs to want to do it from inside. And so some of my clients, they say, I know, he'll never change, right? And it's this frustration and resentment when they say it. Well, that's not the point either. This is relief, you guys. It is exhausting to try to change somebody, and you're giving all of your emotional power away. You're blaming them for how you feel. The only reason you want to change them is because you believe you will feel better if they change, if they do this, if they take out the trash, if they tell you they love you more, if they change the diaper, if they plan a surprise for your birthday, if they whatever, all of these ifs, if they would just do those things, then you would feel better. You would feel more love towards them. But the only reason you feel love towards anybody is because of the thoughts you have about them. It really is change your thoughts, change your life. But you can't change other people. And don't feel frustrated with that. Feel relief, like, okay, that's a battle I'll always lose if I try to change my partner. I just need to work on myself and communicate with him or her or whoever, and be good that I'm showing up how I know I should. I can feel proud about my behavior. But it really just comes down to like releasing that want and desire to change them so you feel better, because that really is the only reason you want them to do any of those things. You want them to help with the kids, you want them to tell you sweet things, is because when they say it, you think a thought like, oh, they're so helpful. Oh, they're so sweet. And right now you're thinking, oh, they don't appreciate me. They never tell me sweet things. Like, of course, if you're thinking that, you're going to feel bad in your relationship. You're also looking for that because you've been practicing that thought for so long that you search for evidence of your husband not showing up for you or your partner not showing up for you. If you want to be with somebody, make that decision, I want to be with them, and then make the decision that you have to stop trying to change them, because it'll never work. And I've seen this in my relationship. I've seen this in my clients' relationships, and they totally see the shift. Their relationship changes, and that person didn't change, but sometimes it rubs off on them. And that is not the reason to go into it, because if you go into it thinking, okay, I'm just going to change myself so they'll change. No, but oftentimes the other person does. Or they don't change, but you view them in such a different way, it doesn't even matter. Your perception is reality, you guys. The way you think matters. So stop trying to change your partner and find relief in that. I promise you, it feels so much better, and you will have a better relationship. And if you need to dive deeper into this, which honestly we all do, reach out to me, ask me questions. I'm here for you, and I'm proof that this works. I probably wouldn't be married today if I wouldn't have done this work on myself. And I want to help you guys feel confident in your relationship. And yeah, so let me know if you want to start taking responsibility and changing yourself and not so focused on changing your partner for your own happiness.